So yes, big news today. Trinity Western University has officially blocked my presentation that was scheduled for October 19th. Their justification for blocking my presentation was that I'm a political activist, and even though I'm not a candidate, which is the grounds upon which they retracted Morgan Auger's planned presentation, was because he is a political candidate in this election. They said because he's a political candidate, they couldn't host him during the election period. Well, they're basically applying the same thing to me, even though I'm not a political candidate. I'm not a candidate in the election. I don't promote candidates. I don't promote parties. I just have information. But nevertheless, they have decided that they're going to block me anyway on the grounds that I'm active politically and that I have political opinions that somehow relate to the to what's going on. So I'm not the type of person just to sort of sit back and say nothing, right? Because I think that's wrong. The thing is that here in British Columbia, the Christian community at Trinity Western and at large, really, has gotten nothing but nonstop government propaganda, okay? So what I've been trying to do is go out there and give people the other side of the argument that they are not receiving, right? So at Trinity Western University, they have not heard the other side of the argument, much of which is particularly relevant to Christians, right? They haven't heard this information. So I'm trying to go there and share it with them, right? And at a time when it's meaningful and can make an actual difference. So like right before the election, you know, without actually promoting specific candidates, just say, here's the information, okay? This is what you haven't been told. Now consider yourself fully informed. And then they can go to the polls and vote for whoever they think is appropriate. But they don't want me to be able to do that. We're looking at maybe trying to get me in there after the election. I don't think they have any opposition to me speaking there after the election. But that's kind of like, you know, great. So you're going to have me in there when it has, you know, the minimal effect. You know, preventing people from getting the other side of the story before the election. I don't know. Karen, Auger is not speaking there before the election. I suspect he may speak there after the election, but before the election he will not be speaking there, nor will I. Now, they will say that this is a fair trade-off, right? So no Auger, no Jen Smith. Okay, neither one of them, that's fair, right? Wrong. That is not fair, right? The reason Auger is not speaking is because he's a candidate, right? He's a candidate in the election, right? I'm not a candidate. So why are they censoring me? I don't promote candidates. So what is the deal, right? As far as who you can complain to, well, that would be the president of Trinity Western University. If you go to the story from the news release on my Facebook page, just click on that. It'll take you to the story down at the bottom. The email address for the president of Trinity Western University is there, and you can email him. So it's possible that I can get in there after the 19th, like on the 27th, I think was the other date that we discussed. But that's less effective. So that's like saying, it's like Trinity Western University saying to me, okay, yeah, we're not going to stifle your ability to speak here, but we're going to stifle your ability to speak when it matters the most, right? So that's why it's not entirely acceptable to me, and why I'm going to try to create a bit of a fuss about this. Later on, I'm going to send out my press release to all of the media outlets in BC and see if anybody bites. I mean, they're really good at ignoring me, so probably nothing will come out of it, but it's worth a try.